Hey guys, so today I want to do a quick review of Lax Wax. This is a wax that you can put onto your sticks aftermarket. So you can put it onto mesh, you can put it onto custom pockets. Personally, I've been using it a lot for custom pockets, and I've been using it for the last couple months with challenge practices, coaching, and outside work on my own. So when you get the tube, you would receive it in a little package with bubble wrap, and it's a Lax Wax, element-proof your pocket, increased ball control, stick gripitation I don't know if that's the word, and there's a little address on the bottom. Lax Wax, P.O. Box 1291, Hampton, New Hampshire, and then the zip code. Here's a little logo, and then the website, and it's a nice tube. It's like a glue stick, and normally that won't be cracked. I dropped it ironically while I was filming this, so sorry guys. So like a glue stick, you just honestly turn it and it comes off, and you twist the bottom to raise it and the other way to put it down. And application is pretty simple on this. Applying Lax Wax is pretty straightforward. You honestly just, especially with customs, you would just honestly rub it on there, and you should see some white, unless you have white mesh, obviously. This is black leather, so it's pretty straightforward. And apply liberally. Apply a lot on there. In the end of the day, it's a lot better. So apply liberally. And if you want to get a pretty even coat on it, it's fairly straightforward. Honestly, you can see the white, it kind of melts in. So application is pretty straightforward, guys. What I really like to do is to actually melt the wax onto my sticks, especially custom pockets, because what that does is, especially with the new NCAA rules, you can have more grip as well as a more defined custom pocket, especially with traditionals, which if you guys use traditionals, know they bag out fairly easily. So what you do is just get a hairdryer. This is just a Conair cheap one that I sold from a girl, obviously. Who needs hair care products anyways? And honestly, just melt it on. And you'll see the wax kind of get transparent and just go into the cross lace as well as the leathers. And this is good for the leathers itself too, to keep them moist so they don't shrink up. You guys are probably thinking if Lax Wax actually works or if it's a gimmick. But honestly, for the last couple of months I've been using them, including in rain games and practice every day, long hours of practice and face-offs, which I know you guys love. And that honestly gets dirt all up in your stick. It wears down your mesh faster, etc. It works. Pretty much when I applied it to traditionals, it gave it a little bit stiffer pocket, more so I can get a little bit more defined pocket, as well as at the same time I can abide by the NCAA rules about the 4 inches, so it's kind of like a loophole getting around that by using wax. And I was also able to get a little bit more hold when I applied it and didn't add the heat to melt on the stick. Also, it kind of waterproofed it a little bit. A couple of the rain games, honestly with leather it's kind of difficult to tell, but with rain games and everything going on with your stick, it didn't really bag out as much or shrink as much with leathers. And also, if you have a custom pocket, it is very good maintenance to add Lax Wax to your shrinking kit or your maintenance kit, because leathers will shrink over time, they will dry out over time, and you need to constantly be adding oil or wax, some kind of fat to it in order to keep it from shrinking up on you, so keep your stick consistent, so that way your traditional lasts you longer. And I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and there's some cool videos on the Lax Wax website showing off the hold. It's pretty insane. So all the links in the description, and if you want more videos like this, remember to comment, like, and subscribe. Thanks guys.